Welcome into another episode of the NBA OG betting show. We got, I guess we could be OGs again. It ain't just the G's or Bobano's gonna tap in shortly too. So we'll have the whole crew here. But good to see y'all fellas. Hey, KC come throwing punches. She says, you know she's a Warriors fan, so she gonna take it personal whenever it's anything about the
Yeah.
Warriors. She said, report to the stage, Dutchie.
Yeah, I'm glad I got the private channel. That's all I see right now. You gotta highlight that shit. I didn't see nothing. I'm in my own world. Hey, that shit had me so fucked up. I took yesterday off, and then there only was one game, so almost all of us did. But goddamn, what did I text you that night? You said we good. I said Steph put my ass to sleep, bro. Or in the group message. I'm real. I stand on the Steph put my ass to sleep. I'm surprised my ass even up. Shout out to KC. Shout out to KC.
Hey, yeah, he owned it up to it. And
Man,
I gotta tell you, Dutch, yesterday, before I passed to you, Wham Bam, yesterday, Luca made me fucking sick with that defense, bro. I don't know if he could win playing defense like that.
I mean, I send you the text that I sent to my boy, man. Like, I can show you now. I'm very upset with what I'm seeing. Yeah. I mean, he playing like backyard basketball, out of shape, like shooting 27 times when Kyrie only shooting 13, 9 of 13 from the field, and this motherfucker shoot 14 more times than him and miss as many as Kyrie make. I'm like, come on, man. So yeah, don't get me started, Luca. Yeah, you won't be seeing that Blazer for a minute,
goddammit. Wham Bam, what's good with you?
Man, I'm feeling good, feeling great, man. Shout out to the chat, Hank MKC, B Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Josh come up in here. Y'all late as F, man. It's all good, bro, man. Calm down. Settle down, Josh. We coming, bro. We here, dog. We here. But no, I'm feeling good, bro. I'm loving this slate here. We got the cup action. Yeah, that last time I was missing in action, bro, I was knocked the hell out. And I was like, bro, I know the homies knew because they didn't even hit me up. They was like, this motherfucker.
You know what it is?
I already know. I love y'all to death, man. Y'all already know. But yeah, we held it down last time. Me and Bobano. Bobano will be here shoring up shortly. And he probably gonna be like, why we ain't did no damn games yet? Because it's already
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, these games today, I don't think they're the best. There's some spots I think it's cool, but for the most part, yeah, we might be playing that little jingle a little bit today. So we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. First game up we got is Sixers and Magic, and it was the Sixers as a favorite. I don't even think there was any injuries. It just flipped to the Magic as a favorite. Nobody's a believer in the process anymore over there. I only see Drummond game time decision. They are without Maxey. We knew Maxey was out, and the same usual suspects for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. So I'm gonna come to you here first, Dutch. I'm gonna ask you: are they being a little bit disrespectful to Embiid, or do the Sixers deserve to be underdogs in this game?
First off, let's get it right. The NBA is a hell of a drug, and you looking at the plug. Yeah, man. Hey, we're going to get that intro back. Medicate Monday. Monday, it'll be official. Profit Picks, we'll have the new intro back. We'll get that happening. But yeah, man. Fuck Joel Embiid, man. This motherfucker. Wednesday night, I put a bet on Joel Embiid over his points. That was maybe the worst bet I've made all year. And then Luka did that shit with Steph at the night. It was a rough Wednesday. It was a rough West Coast Wednesday for your boy. He is the biggest fucking joke in the NBA. You know how we used to kind of dog on James Harden, and then he kind of got his way back. James is what he is. I mean, Joel Embiid he's beyond this motherfucking James. When James was just trying to just cruise and do the strip club thing, I can't be more frustrated with someone so talented. And that's why I also be hard on James Harden, because he's so fucking talented. This guy, Embiid, is so fucking good, but he doesn't care. He just doesn't give a fuck. I mean, this guy is flopping on the floor, falling, looks out of shape. Like, motherfucker, how are you not in shape? I don't get it. Like, it's just pathetic. Honestly, they'll probably show up tonight because I'm beating all over his ass and he's fucking trash. And everyone's been saying he's the worst thing. I look like Shaq the last year this motherfucker played and shit. So I'm sure he'll show up tonight and PG might do his thing. But no fucking way. I hope these Orlando Magic just swarm the fuck out of him. Orlando Magic plays physical, tough defense. I hope they punk this motherfucker Embiid. I really do. And I can only look Orlando's way, but I got this feeling that tells me now that I'm off this fucking Sixers that they'll show up tonight. But by far the most disappointed I've been in an athlete like that's Embiid is. You hold him to a different level because he's on a different. His caliber of skills are not like most in the NBA. So it's like, bro, you're trash, man. You're absolutely fucking trash. I would lean Sixers tonight, but I hope the fucking Magic smack them the fuck around. Shout out to the Magic too, because without Banchero, they had a couple, they had a rough week right when he went out. Got blown the fuck out, I believe, 3 or 4 games, and they've been playing solid basketball now. Shout out to the coaching staff, making the adjustments and playing a little bit better basketball. Impressive win against Indiana. Yeah, I think the Magic should win here, but something tells me the Sixers show up tonight.
Hey, Wham Bam, John X in the chat. I'm trying to get it up there. John X says Embiid is Shaq on his last season. Do you think what I mean, I feel like Embiid has been your boy too. What do you think you're gonna get out of Embiid today? And you've also had a good read on this Magic team. I mean, who we rocking with? Is it Suggs again or what?
It got to be Suggs again. For some strange reason, he hasn't went over his 17.5 point prop that he's setting right now. And, bruh, they got it laid right there at 70. We know that there's no Maxey at 17. And you know there's no Maxey. He's probably going to be seeing a lot of fucking slow man Kyle Lowry out there. Should be able to get over on his ass and get to the bucket here. So Jalen Suggs is where I'm thinking that go here in this game. Got to be, bruh. But I'm kind of feeling that the Sixers are definitely disrespected. I was on the Sixers on Wednesday, so it would have been me, Bobano, and Dutch mad about this damn Joel Embiid performance that Shaq came out and called him out on. I don't think that means anything, but this is an Embiid or a 76ers team that, I feel like they are a lot better than what they've shown for sure. And as far as this Magic team, they are still bound. They still are overachieving. Eventually, it's going to start to get back to them. And the Sixers, history speaking, they've been owning this damn Magic team, bro. So if you really want to be technical, everything is pointing towards the 76ers here in this spot. And it kind of has to be them here. And this is my problem too. So not only did I take them to win money line on Wednesday, but I also took them to win this group. Obviously, this group already pretty much played since we got to talk about the play-in tournament stuff. About 2 of those players already played, the Magic being one of them, the Knicks also being one of them. Knicks and Magic were the number 1 there. The differential is heavily owned by the Magic at 25 points. They got the biggest differential in the damn league so far in that first game against the in-season tournament. So they kind of got a cool enough lead, even if they were to lose this game, I think. So as far as their motivation, they could possibly fold here and think they still got action in this group because of that big differential here. So I kind of want to go here all the way in on the 76ers, especially I was looking at thinking that Embiid was not going to play here or you're not going to have a PG, but it looked like they're going to be playing. So, yeah, I think I can only go 76ers on that note. But Jalen Suggs, Goba Bataze, that's probably where we want to be going as well. His double-double last game was +3 something. He got that at 12 and 12. Right now it's at +380. Goba Bataze double-double. I'm sprinkling a little bit on that too. So I like Jalen Suggs over 17.5 points. I like 76ers here, bro. I think they're gonna win this game, bro. So I like 76ers and go by Bataze, a little sprinkle there on the double-double.
All right, good stuff from my boy Wham Bam, man. Yes, shout out to Tiffany. Always good to see you out there in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Next game up, we're gonna go Heat. Oh, that did not work. Heat and Pacers. Opened up Pacers -3. They're now 4.5 point favorite. Total open 230.5 and it's down to 227.5. No Jimmy Butler, no Nembhard, no Neesmith. I'm gonna slide it back to you here, Wham Bam, on this one. And I feel like this got to be. Were you gonna say something, Dutch?
Oh, my bad. The mute went off. I was gonna say Ski. After you do that, pass it to Wham Bam. Check your phone. Hopefully we can end this bitch right.
All right. I got you. Yeah, I'll pass it to you and I'll ask you. I mean, you see the Pacers kind of struggling a little bit. I feel like they're gonna struggle because Hallie's struggling. And also, these are two teams who play kind of different ways as far as the pace is concerned. So, who do you think wins out in this one? Is it the fast-paced Pacers or the slow-down defensive Miami Heat?
It's hard to trust this damn Pacers team, but just like the Lakers, them being pretty much pretty good in this damn group stage last year. They get another chance of not playing any games here. This is their first game going up against a team that already lost. Now I think we're going to start to see that some teams just don't care about this stuff after a while. After a while, we're going to see teams just kind of fold a little bit here. The high pace with the Pacers is kind of screaming at me to take them, not only just take them to win the game, but maybe trifecta, like first half, first quarter, and full game. So that's kind of my direction here. Didn't lock in anything on the side yet, but we got to go back. We got to go back to Benedict Mathurin. That was really like one of the best plays that I had when we and Bobano did the show, and that was the best bet last show. Was Benedict Mathurin over on the points. He was able to get that for us. Now his point total is at 21.5. We got that at, what was that shit? It was way less than that. I think it was at 18.5, and he was struggling early on, to be honest with you. He was struggling early on. I thought he was not going to get it for us, but he did get to it. Just like Suggs, not being able to get over his point total. I'm looking at the market dictate Suggs back up to 17.5. He ain't been hitting that, but same thing with Benedict Mathurin. His is at 21.5, a big jump from 18.5 from when we last took it. I like those moves for the points book, or actually the sports books telling us that they expect these guys to be focal points and being on the offensive side of things. So give me Benedict Mathurin again, over 21.5 points. That's the only thing I locked in officially, but I am thinking the trifecta. I wanted to hear you guys out on this one. I like the trifecta here with the Pacers. I think they are going to win this game just because it's first time. They taking this shit serious, like I think the Lakers are too, trying to get back to that. And the Heat already lost, so that's how I'm taking it.
Dutchie?
Yeah, man. Big shout out to our guy Nets Bets in the building. Good to see you, my man. Gold Jew, I see you, my dude. BD in the building. Leans 4.5 plus Miami. I'm on the other side of that, my guy. I'm on the other side of that. To me, I think the Indiana Pacers are just a better basketball team with that Scooby-Doo motherfucker or not. Just pass the ball, goddammit. He's starting to not chuck it up as much, and so I respect that. Your shit's ugly. Just move the ball. Give me 10, 12 assists a game and fuck around and get double digits. And that's all you got to do. You ain't who you thought you were, but you could still be a solid point guard in the NBA because you got a lot of talent around you. I like the Benedict Mathurin look. Miles Turner. I just think, Miles Turner can spread this court, get Bam out of the paint. A nightmare matchup really for Bam from a defensive, perspective. He wants to be low. He doesn't want to be out there. I like the Pacers here, man. This is like the fifth road game in Miami. Tough overtime win. Spo does the timeout shit. That was crazy. Crazy. Plus, I really agree with Wham Bam with the playoff atmosphere. Rick Carl in this tournament. I mean, look what they did last year. Are we really going to sign up and go against the Fugazi-ass Miami team without their best player? I'm cool with that, man. I think it's Indiana all the motherfucking way. They beat them the last 2 times they played. Like I said, little Hallie, don't get in the motherfucking way. And we should absolutely really run these boys Miami out the gym, because perimeter defense, I don't really think Miami's got too much of it. They're definitely missing Jimmy from a defensive perspective, and down low, I mean, they're not that good. They're just not that good from a rebounding perspective. Bam's having an off year. I mean, he's not Bam Bigelow by any motherfucking means. So I would definitely like Indiana here, especially off of a tough loss to the Orlando Magic team here. Big spot here for the Pacers to really, really run these boys out the gym, in my opinion.
Yeah, my bad. I'm trying to get it together over here. I'm gonna get it though. With good stuff on that game for my guys.
I threw you off with that shit. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it right there. Right, we gonna get it right for the outro.
Shout out, bro. Shout out to bro. He probably a big producer right now. Big producer Skee.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't even need to say nothing about
it. It's bad for your health.
Won't get high. Dutchie, I know you're not touching that shit, man.
Yo, how the Pistons not cover against Milwaukee though, right? Disgusting. Yo, that shit was not nice, man. My fault. I got multiple things going over here. Saturated in the building. Good to see you, my dude. Run up these likes, man. Hit that motherfucking like button like I'm hitting this. Hey, this is the flavor train right here, Ski Wham Bam. This is the first class funk with some Blue Mac. And I put some I-15 in there. And I put a nug of each. All three of my some fire ass strains. To the motherfucking moon, baby. To the motherfucking moon. But yeah, man, back with this motherfucker.
Is bad for your health.
Hey man, I ain't mad at y'all. I definitely got action in this damn game. I'm dirty motherfucker, man. I'm dirty right here. So yeah, so last show I wasn't able to I wasn't here or whatever, but I did take a sprinkle here. A sprinkle on the East Group B, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Right now we getting plus 375. They were the winner last game in this group. The Bucks were the group winner as well. They won last game as well, so they are favored to win this group. I believe plus 115, something around in that range right there. This is a game, bruh. Yes, this is nasty. Two teams that's pretty much nasty. You're getting a cool number here, though. I feel like obviously that there's the injury issues with this Pistons team. I'm not necessarily if we got anything new dropped yet with the injuries. Let me double check on that side of things. But I know Jaden Ivey is one of those guys I want to be on the lookout for. Watch out for, bro. See if he's going to be able to play. And then I do want to Cade has just been fucking phenomenal, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, Cade is cooking shit left and fucking right. Doesn't matter who's is going up against. It's a terrible team in the Toronto Raptors. They already lost. They already got 14 negative points towards the differential. They pretty much cooked as far as like caring about this damn play-in tournament or whatever the case. So I do go double back with the Pistons, and I'm going to double back with them to win this group because I think the Pistons can beat the Bucks. They did have that bullshit last game, but that was a game that doesn't matter about the tournament. You dig what I'm saying? It didn't matter about the tournament. They're going to play them again where it does matter, get that young revenge, and they're going to win this group. That's my thought process. I think the Raptors are going to win. I'm sorry. I think the Pistons are going to win this group. Now here comes Tin Hat Wham. I'm sorry, y'all. Now I got to make it a little spicy. I kind of like the damn Detroit Pistons to win the whole shit now. Like, now I'm thinking if anything makes sense for this in-season tournament to make any sense, bro, it has to give like these type of teams that have a cold strength, a fan base to care about certain shit that doesn't matter. You seen it in Indiana last year. I think you see the same thing with Detroit this year, bro. Don't think that Detroit can't beat the damn Pacers. We talked about that already. I think the guard play alone is going to be able to beat the Pacers alone. So I think Detroit is pretty live here. They're probably like the best shot for them to be able to win something all year. Detroit Pistons, man. I'm sorry. I kind of like them in the in-season tournament here at big plus money, like plus 10,000 or some shit. A little small sprinkle. I'm going to take them to win the group here. I like the Pistons, bro. And this is kind of like helping them get in that range. They win today. They'll be tied or number one in this group. So give me the Pistons, bro. I'm taking the Pistons all the way here. I haven't locked in any props there because I don't know what's up, Jaden Ivey and all that, but I'm on the Pistons, bro. I like the Pistons here. And I'm taking them to win the group. I'm doubling back up with the group at plus 375. And I'm small sprinkle so far on that plus 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Small sprinkle right now. But eventually, you know what I'm saying? Once it start going down, I think the books are starting to believe I'm going to be putting a little bit more money on that because I think it's a good 10 hat theory here to take the Pistons, bro.
All right, man. Wham Bam cutting up to me, but
damn, man, you fucking love the Pistons, man. This motherfucker, light the fuck up, please. Hey, you know when Bobano on our ass.
We gonna get to the
we don't need to
this. I'm like, this motherfucker still talking about the Pistons.
Giovanni liking what I'm talking about. Shout out to you, Giovanni. Yeah, we are on the -2 though. We on the -2 for tonight. That makes sense to me.
I fuck with the Pistons.
James said tinfoil hat fry in his brain. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cutting up, man. All right,
Really?
next game. Next game. Wizards and Hawks. I feel like this is another one, honestly. It's only over for me though. Neither one of these teams play defense. They both want to play up tempo. It has moved about 7.5 points though. So I'll swing it to you, Dutch. Um, sorry, I gotta swing this one to you. But Wizards and Hawks, is there anything you want to do with it?
Man, no, man. God damn. Shout out to Frank Natty. Sleepy in the motherfucking building. Wow. Hawks is a 9.5 point favorite. Where they do that at? Man, back with this motherfucker, man. God damn.
Is bad for your health.
I know Wham Bam got a bet in here.
Hell to the dog. Got shit in this damn game. This is definitely a bona fide backwood for me. I don't want nothing to do with it. But I do like that the boy got that triple-double that last game. I think it was Jalen Johnson. Maybe his double-double is a good spot here, but no, I don't have nothing in this game, bro. At all. Nothing.
Is bad for your health.
All right, we're gonna keep it going down the card. Nets and Knicks. This one opened with the Knicks minus 11. It's come down a little bit to 9.5, and total dropped a point to 215.5. For the Knicks, Brunson and Payne were both probable. Towns and McBride are truly questionable. We know Bogdanovich, Claxton, Sharp, and Watford are out for the Nets. The Nets, man, scrappy bunch, especially in the first half of these games. They've only failed to cover one first half. So I think that's the best way to go back to it for me. Dutch, do you think the Nets can hang with the Knicks in this game?
Yeah, my bad. My apologies about the noise. Knicks 9.5 point favorites. God damn, that's what you're talking about when this card looked like some bullshit, right? Like it's not the best looking card because you got the Atlanta Hawks and the Knicks, just bigger favorites, man. Rivalry game, obviously inner city. Man, I lean the Nets. I see you, Tiffany. With the motherfucking Knicks, but I don't trust these motherfuckers. Not double digits. You know what I do trust? Anthony Towns over 3-pointers though, because he been hitting. He been eating. I think Wham Bam can talk on that a little bit more. But yeah, I probably look Anthony Towns, and that's about it.
Yep. Yeah, Cat is questionable too, so it's kind of like wait and see, in my opinion, for us to be able to lock that in, because I don't want to put my money up and it end up being just held. I can move that thing around a little bit, so I'm gonna just hold out on that just yet. But this is my theory into this group stage, Group A matchup here. I think the Nets can win this game, make this a consistent, well, not a consistent group, but make this an interesting group because this is their first action in the group. So I think that the fact that this is their first action, they're getting laid a 9.5, and Skee already alluded that the best bet smoking right now is Nets first half. It got to be the Nets trifecta then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they could win this game, come out starting off hot. The Knicks is pretty much hampered. The big purr might not even be in this lineup. Yeah, man, I like the Nets all the way here. So I haven't locked this down as official, but I am going to take that first half for sure. It's just in the matter of me taking that first quarter or not, because I think the Nets full game, first half, those are the ways I'm betting here. And it correlates with me liking the 76ers to get their position to win this group here. They beat the Orlando Magic. The Knicks lose. This is up for grabs pretty much now. So I think that this does correlate again for the 76ers to win the group, with these Nets being able to win this game too. So I think the Nets is not as good as we think, you know what I'm saying? I think Cat pretty much played phenomenal. He's playing above his grade, you know what I'm saying? We ain't never seen Cat play like this ever, even in college, bro. So I think it's gonna come down to her eventually, even if he does play to here. But I think I'd rather just take the Nets first half and then full game. First quarter is the one I'm gonna have to look into a little bit more, because I know the Knicks at home haven't been that well in the first quarter recently. So I'm going to double check and look into that a little bit more, but first half for sure, bro. So like you said, they ain't broke, don't fix it, man. It's only been one time they haven't won.
All right.
Yeah, KC, young lady, I stay on the kitty cat, young lady. I stay on the kitty cat. So just to, you know.
Bobano.
Oh, welcome
Good
to
to
the
see
show, Bobano. Welcome
There we
to
are. I'm here. Do we have a deadline today? Right, 1:00.
For me,
Nah, he didn't
I
say
can
no
stay
hard
on.
deadline today. This motherfucker.
Oh, we don't have one today. Okay, we got time. I was gonna say.
I'm gonna bounce out, but y'all can finish.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, good stuff. Well, we'll do rapid fire. We got up to what, Brooklyn and New York? Yeah, I'm on Orlando. Everyone else is, it looks like, but I took the Magic against the Sixers. I agree with that move 100%. Miami, Indiana. I like Indiana there a little bit. Not as strong as the Orlando opinion, but at 4.5, 5, I lean the Pacers there to bounce back. Miami's just too inconsistent for me. Detroit, Toronto. I took Detroit. Tough spot for Toronto. Very long-ass road trip. I think the Pistons get the job done there in that one. Washington, Atlanta, I like the over. That's moved already. Washington's not playing any defense at all right now. I think that game flies over. And Brooklyn, New York, I'm with you guys a little bit. I like Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn plus the points.
Good stuff from Bobano. Are you taking them full game or first half?
Full
or
game. Just full game.
Full game.
Yep.
Okay. Let's keep it going down the list. Next up, we have Bulls and Cavaliers. Cavs are what, double-digit favorite here, and the total did go up about 7 points in this one to that 238 number. Mobley and Allen. Actually, Allen, I believe, is probable, and Mobley's questionable. No Amani Bates, Merrill, or Max Strus, and then Lonzo's out for the Bulls. So I'm gonna come right back to you, Bobano, because I feel like this is when you're gonna play over, or you probably already have played over.
You know me well. You know me well.
Why do you like it?
Well, I like it. Well, it's not just what we saw the other night. Obviously, these teams played just 4 nights ago, and it was 119, 113. It actually stayed under that total, but I look at this here as Chicago still playing at a very brisk pace, not consistent enough on that defensive end of the court. Cleveland, meanwhile, coming off the Philly game. This is going to be their third road game this week, or back home, actually, against Chicago after 2 back-to-back road games. If you actually look at that first game, 119, 113, pace was there. Cleveland, 33% from 3 is actually pretty poor for them. And they've shot well from beyond the arc, but not that night. 44% from the field. I think Chicago can probably do a little bit better, in the offensive end as well. Pace will be there. Barely stayed under the first game. Sometimes when it's 2 teams playing each other, close, proximity, few days apart. If the first game goes over, sometimes I like the second game to stay under and vice versa. So I like this. It could have easily went over with a little better shooting, more like what we've seen from Cleveland. We didn't quite get it the other night. I think we get it tonight back on their home floor. So over for me.
Dutchy.
Yeah, man. I'm with Bobano here. I'm thinking maybe team total over with the Cavaliers. But the Bulls, have offensive capabilities. I mean, he pretty much said it. So not laying this number. I was thinking Cavaliers first half though, because Cavaliers at the crib first half is good money, man. The Cavaliers is the best thing going right now. Shit, they just a complete basketball team right now. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lay 10. Maybe Bulls start off hot. Catch the Cavs live. If you've done that you've been able to catch some good value with them a couple times here in the past week. So I'll hope for that. Maybe first half, but definitely team total over for the Cavaliers seems like the best bet to me.
0-3 against the spread for the Cavs in the last 3 games. I'm personally not rushing to lay the 10 with them tonight. I mean, I know they're undefeated, but the number is catching up to them. And the more you win and stay undefeated, the more pressure you feel, and the more the other team is gunning for you. So I'm not crazy about laying 10.
They've been down in like multiple of those games too, and find a way to come back and win, which is a sign of a good team. But they're due for an L. And I don't know it'll be tonight, but they're definitely due for an L.
Wham bam.
This could be a Lonzo Ball return night. We don't know if he's coming back or not. So I think he's getting back, bro. You don't know what the hell to expect with this Bulls team, man. It's the reason why we took them to win the season win total, bro. And this is the in-season tournament now, so you kind of got to like put all that into consideration. Both of these teams being that this is their first time doing this. Who cares? Who not? Probably is going to be an effect of this. We seen the damn Celtics collapse in that first game. They didn't give a damn about the in-season tournament, allowing the Hawks to beat them. So, you know what I mean? I think that you probably could get a little bit. You could get a little bit of that type of action again here too. So. I don't really necessarily have anything here, but the over does make sense to me. So I kind of would agree with Bobano and Skee on that one.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about Vooch threes, 2+ threes
Okay.
at plus 141. He didn't get it last time versus Cavaliers, but we know Allen will play drop coverage, and we know he's not scared to shoot it. And he's shooting the three well, a little bit under 45%. So that's what's on my radar in that game. Next, we'll go Lakers and Spurs. And I'm going to pass this one to the Laker fan. I'm going to tell you, they make Rui, first of all, Rui is doubtful, I believe. Rui's doubtful, AD is likely. But this Lakers team just they don't play defense. Because of it, I just can't trust laying points for them. Can you trust them, Wham?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Lakers at home? Are the Lakers at home right now?
No, they're not.
They
They're on the
not
road.
at home. I don't think I want to trust them. I got the hat on, but shit, that's just because I couldn't find nothing before I walked over here. I just picked up what I seen. And to be honest with you, this could be a backwood in my opinion, but I did love what I seen from the boy Connect, man. Can we get Connect into the offense? Can we get Dalton Connect into the offense? Y'all know this is the way I've been trying to cash in with the Lakers, trying to stick to one particular prop and see where this correlates with the success of the Lakers. And I think it definitely does correlate because now they got somebody that can stretch the floor, getting that pressure off LeBron to have to make these threes. But I do like that Devin Vassell is pretty much back in action. He's pretty much looking like a good force, a great pair to the boy Victor. And I do like Hillbilly Kobe too, man. I know they say that's his name, but he been balling. I may have to give him a little his nickname in there. Austin Reeves, yeah, I do agree with you guys there. I think the boy is. He said Wham couldn't find a Wiz prop. Is that what? Or Wiz cap? Couldn't find Wham Wiz cap. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I had to leave the Wiz alone today, bro. It's too many games today, bro. It's too many games. But nah. So in this game, it's got to be Connect for me. I don't necessarily know what we're gonna get on that look, but it's probably gonna be available towards like game time, I think. So that's the way I'm looking here. Just taking Connect. I don't trust the Lakers. Not that since they're not at home, I don't trust the Lakers. And as much as I said that, I think that they care about this. Just like I believe that the Pacers do care, and that's the reason why my point is to take them. I don't necessarily know, bro, if the Lakers care too much. They already won the shit. Didn't really do good for them PR wise. You know what I'm saying? They over here cutting down the nets. It looked nasty. So maybe they don't care. Maybe they don't care about this, and the fact that they on the road. Just take the Spurs and get out of here. Get out of here with a win. So I am leaning towards the Spurs, but I do like Dalton Connect. I think if they give him some opportunity to run, he's going to get those threes over for us, over the 1.5 threes. So looking for the best number available for that, but nothing official yet.
Whoever wants it, whoever wants this one.
I was just going to say with Wham doing the Dalton Connect props reminds me of DJ Hurricane. Wham's got that East Coast Connect, West Coast Connect, Dirty Sun Connect. Show some respect. Yeah, there you go. That's like 20 years ago, that song. But, yeah, Dalton Connect, he's been giving them some punch offensively. There's no doubt about that. I think I've had my fill of taking the Lakers. That angered me severely the other night against Memphis, what I saw. Disgusting. You have a big lead, blow it, fall down significantly, come all the way back, go up by double digits again, and then you blow the cover at the end. So I've had my fill of the Lakers. Not back to the well tonight. I'm not on the Spurs either. I'm leaving this game the hell alone.
Hey, Pez, my boy.
You guys ready? It's the plan, Bobby.
Oh, that's the wrong one, man. Hey, that
is bad for your health.
I was laughing so hard I pushed the wrong one because Wham Bam he said he pissed Bobano.
They did.
I mean, they're cruising early against Memphis. Then Memphis comes all the way back, and I think, well, they're in trouble now. Then they actually get the lead again by double digits, like early fourth quarter, and then they fall asleep, and Memphis crawls back in it late and loses by 5 or whatever it was. Goes back to our point. Can't trust the Lakers on defense right now.
I agree.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big shout out to our guy Star Child. I see you, my dude. This game, man, I'll probably ride LBJ, to be honest with you. I kind of got the same sentiment as Bobano. They're just I mean, they got out to a hot start with JJ, and that shit faded quick. I mean, and they've been kind of just mediocre at best since then. So, San Antonio has moments. Wemby coming off. I mean, Wemby had a fucking amazing game, 50, just those threes. It's amazing. So, but LBJ's been loading the stat line, so I'd probably look for him PRA or somewhere with LBJ because he's playing insane right now, even though the Lakers are playing the best basketball.
All right, next up, hey, I know I do have a heart out, so I could leave it and y'all can continue.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Yep.
Yeah, all right. So next game is Phoenix and OKC. OKC 7.5 point favorite. You guys see the total right there. For OKC, Caruso is out in addition to the three centers, and for Phoenix, no KD, no Bill, Nurkic and Grayson Allen are both questionable. I mean, I'm gonna slide it to you here, Dutch. I feel like with the guys out for Phoenix, no Durant, no Bill, no Bueno. Like OKC still is a well-oiled machine. It'll be Thunder or pass. Are you a Thunder buddy today?
Yeah, I mean, I would look Thunder. I feel this. You miss a bit good bet. You got to bet it again, and that's how I feel about Shea Alexander. Our boy Bobano's boy to Hampton's finest. I would say Shea gets over 6.5 assists tonight. So I like that look. Missed it the other night. I'll be on it. Small, nothing crazy, but I do think he's the point. He runs the show. They should have a good time against the Suns team, who really shouldn't be playing too much defense right now. So I like the Thunder here, but I'm not going to lay the number. Hopefully the Suns get out quick, and I could take the Thunder at like a pick 'em or -1 or 2, and I'll go to the window. But yeah, I'll be on Shea Alexander's assist.
Bobano, you rolling with the Hamilton kid and the Thunder?
I am. Oklahoma City. I'm laying the points. Yes, minus. But I'm going back to the well with the over again. And I know I had it on the other show against New Orleans the other day. New Orleans just sucks offensively. They just couldn't do anything in the second half scoring. But the pace was there, especially early in the game. And Oklahoma City with Caruso still out, and they're playing a smaller lineup, quick and pace. And I think the game can go over the total as well. So over and the Thunder for me.
All right, good stuff. Wham bam.
Yeah, this is going to be a pass for me. I don't want nothing to do with this game. We could go to the next one.
Is bad for your health.
Could be bad.
We should let you get your best bet in, Skee, if you got to roll in a couple minutes.
Yeah. Let me do that. So for my best bet, I will roll with a game we haven't talked about yet. I just think it's Golden State is off of that really emotional big game. I don't know how much they're going to turn around and get up for a game versus Memphis. John Moran on the sideline, et cetera, et cetera. All the good teams they've been playing. Now they play the Grizzlies. I've heard Dre say previously, he don't have a problem getting up for the good teams. Just the teams like, the teams he doesn't think are good. I'll say like that. He has a hard time getting up for those games, and I think that's what we're going to see tonight. Memphis has been good in the first half, almost as good as Brooklyn. They're 10-2, I believe, so far. So I like Memphis first half in this one. I did see Desmond Bane and a couple of other guys actually go through shoot around for them. So Brandon Clark, Desmond Bane went through shoot around. I think they'll be in there plus 4.5 points. I think Memphis throws the first punch tonight. So that'll be my best bet for the show. And I'll pass it on over to Bobano. Good luck to the rest of you guys in the chat. I'll be back. Next game up, though, I'll put it up here. Is going to be Denver and New Orleans.
There you go, Skee. All right, my friend. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Yes, sir. You as well.
Good stuff there, Skee Prophet, the man here behind the channel, getting us back together for the NBA OG show. All right, Denver and New Orleans. Denver now 3-point road favorites, 218 the total in this game. I'll be honest when it comes to this game. I know for Denver, if you look at the injury situation, obviously there's a lot of people missing here tonight. But at the same point in time, you got to put your money on the New Orleans Pelicans. And I don't know if I want to do that. Obviously, Jokic being out, Aaron Gordon being out. I can't take New Orleans, though. I get it with Jokic and Gordon out, why the money's come in on New Orleans. I can't do it, though. I don't like what I see. Boston, Ingram, Murphy, Green, and Yves Missi, not exactly a starting five that rings true to me. Still without Alvarado, Jones, McCollum, Murray, Williamson. all the same people, cast of characters out at this point in time. I'd honestly lean Nuggets now at the deflated number, but I'm going to stay clear of this one. Wham Bam, what do you think here? Denver, New Orleans.
It's hard to get involved with this game, bro. I definitely want to go and take the boy Brandon Ingram points here. It's hard to get involved with this game, man. I got burned on him last game. So that being said, I kind of do agree with you, bro. This is probably exotic backwood. This is as much as I do agree with somebody in the chat, Saturated said the first quarter with the Nuggets. It's just that, bro, that they're not at the house. They don't got Jokic. You're really relying on the boy Westbrook, which I do think that, I did kind of call a little bit a good game from bro. I think he almost had a triple-double that game. And I think he can have a great game here. He's like, this is one of those games where you can see Westbrook pick up the slack and go crazy for this team here. Maybe not a triple-double, but over his points, rebounds, and assists, which is at 23.5. That sounds like a best bet for me in this game. If I was to say anything in this game, I would say Westbrook points, rebounds, and assists will be the best bet for me in this game, but nothing official at all, just to give y'all something at all. That's the only thing I can say.
There we go. Good stuff there. All right. Clippers and Rockets. We've got the Houston Rockets, 4.5, 5-point home favorites, 214.5, the total here in this one. Rockets at home, man. I mean, they keep on being a pretty fruitful endeavor, profitable endeavor. We saw what happened in their last game, 111-103 against these Clippers. Same two teams, though, back-to-back in the same building. So revenge spot for the Clippers. I got the money with Houston the other night. Do I want to go back to it tonight? But I don't know. But I know I don't want to take the Clippers. I don't. I think there's a leveling off that could happen with them. I don't want to say they're fraudulent 6-6, but I don't think they're clearly as good as that record indicated. Keep in mind who they played as well, who they beat. San Antonio, Philly when they were struggling, Sacramento, Toronto, of course, have had a rough time. Now things are going to get a lot tougher here for the Clippers, and we'll see how they fare through it. I'd honestly come back to Houston or pass. I won with Houston the other night. I may pass tonight, but for me, it's Rockets or nothing. What do you think here, Wham?
I think the Rockets got to get their threes down if they're going to beat this Clipper team, in my opinion. Even though the Clippers did fall flat, they are still one of the best three-point defending teams so far this year. I think they're ranked number 2 in the last 5 games, holding opponents to 31% over the last 5 games there. I think that they got to be able to beat them on that side of things, knowing that the Rocket team play good defense themselves. It's just going to be one of those type of matchups. Maybe I am leaning myself into this under, though, the more I look at my notes here. But my mind was thinking that the Rockets were going to be able to knock down some shots here. So I kind of think that the Rockets or pass, like Star Child said up in here, or the first half, like you said as well. Maybe Jabari Smith over threes. Maybe Jabari Smith. He hasn't been able to go over his threes only twice this year. When he did go over it, he had 4 attempts. He's been getting about 4 attempts the last 3 games. So he hasn't been over 1.5 yet. But that is kind of a good prop that I'm liking here with Jabari Smith. I think he correlates there because he gets a lot of those threes off. It kind of will help there for them to beat this Clipper team. So that's the way I'm looking here. I think I agree with you guys, though, with that with mostly the under here and that Rockets first half. I like those 2 looks.
Rockets first half. Yeah, a lot of popularity in the chat for Rockets first half. No question about that. And yeah, it seems like Norman Powell is keeping the Clippers afloat here suddenly of late. And credit to him, but it speaks volumes about what you're getting from the rest of these stiffs right now with the LA Clippers. All right, 2 games left. Memphis and Golden State. We've got the Warriors, 7.5-point home favorites, 236 the total. I clearly agree with the overlook, and I'm not alone. That's what I like most here is the over. It's taken a big bump. Memphis is playing extremely fast, and even with players out of the lineup like last game against the Lakers, they're still finding a way to be pretty darn efficient offensively right now, which is pretty good to see. Golden State, I could see a letdown more so defensively after the big win against Dallas the other night. It felt like a playoff game, quite honestly, the way that game played out. DeAnthony Melton is out, by the way, for Golden State in this game. Memphis still has John Moran out, Gigi Jackson out, and it looks like Williams and Brandon Clark and Desmond Bane are all game-time decisions. Desmond Bane, though, was at shoot-around today which is a good sign that he might be able to return from his 7-game absence here for the Memphis Grizzlies, which would be a big boost, especially with a John Morant already ruled out. So, like I said, the thing that Skee likes Memphis first half is his best bet. I could see it with Bane back, maybe a slow start. Like that was a very intense game with Dallas the other night. I could see maybe Golden State a little slow out of the gate, but I'm not betting against Golden State for a full game. Somehow, some way, this team turns it on. They're the better team right now. They've been on fire. I think they're playing with a major chip on their shoulder to say, hey, we're still the Golden State Warriors. We've got one last, run at it in us, and they're playing like it so far. So I would put it this way. I agree with Skee that if you're going to take Memphis first half, I wouldn't trust them for the full game. As far as the full game for me, the only thing I've got is this over. It's gone up to 236, but I agree with the move here with this Memphis and Golden State total. Wham, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the news to get confirmed for Bane. That way we could get props in for Marcus Smart. Last game, we did call Marcus Smart assists over 3.5 at plus money. That was a good casher right there. He had 6 assists. I think the 5.5 assist range back a couple of years ago when Marcus Smart was on the Celtics is in effect without Ja in the lineup. So I do think that he is going to be able to get some assists up today. He had a lot of ball duties last game. I'm looking in that direction, and then obviously about the Scotty, the kid Scotty Pippen Jr. He did end up getting his little revenge on the Lakers, even though they kind of held him. He went over his point total at 14.5. So we got to see what his numbers are going to look at in this game too. But I don't want to go up against Skee, or I don't want to go up against you, because I totally agree with both of you guys. If I'm taking anything with Memphis, I'm taking them early. If I'm taking anything with Golden State, I'm taking them late. And so I totally agree with both of those sides. I'm just going to stick to Marcus Smart assist over when it gets released.
All right. Got to bet. I've got to try to recommend someone in this last game. Minnesota and Sacramento. Minnesota 1.5 point road favorites, 222.5 the total in this game. Earlier this season they played right here in Sacramento. Minnesota won on a late bucket, 117-115. There are some injuries here for Sacramento. Monk is still out for them. DeRozan's the big concern, though, of the starting group. He is a game time. Actually, you know what? He was absent from shoot-around. He's got a back issue. He's doubtful. So it doesn't look like we're going to see DeMar DeRozan tonight for the Sacramento Kings. Gosh, I feel like I need to freaking bet Sacramento tonight just out of spite for how gutless, how spineless, how wretched, how pathetic, how putrid the Minnesota Timberwolves were. It takes some kind of shit, some special kind of shit to lose like that twice in a row to the Portland Trailblazers like they did the last 2 games. I feel like out of spite, I just have to take Sacramento. And to be honest with you, I think Sacramento's going to want this one because they probably had that game in their grasp against Minnesota early in the season, and they ended up losing it. So I just know, though, if I bet Sacramento, this will be the night.